when it comes to this scientific theory where they talk about creating universes in black holes.
Ah, yeah.
I'd like to hear your take from that, and all on your own without me saying anything. Just start it up and say what
Okay.
your take on that is.
Okay. I can't remember where I came across this, but I just thought it was quite incredible. Like some. So with the existence of a black hole, they say that there's time distortion, as in the closer to the black hole you are, the slower time passes. So if you're near to a black hole, it could be, you know, a, a couple of seconds, and for the rest of the rest of the universe, the further away it is from that black hole, the slower time is. Like as their 1 second could be like 100 years here, 1,000 years there, 10,000 years over there. And the theory is that if a race got mastery enough, like technologically advanced enough, it could sit near one of those black holes and have damn near infinite time to do what it wants to everything. So you could, in theory, create the universe and be fixing it in real time, even though over here that real time could be 10,000 years before it's fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of had a different theory on this. I was on another panel just the other night, and somehow someone asked me a question. I went through like a lot of the flat earth things, and this ended up coming up again as well. And my thoughts on it was like, basically look at it this way. We live in a terrarium. Someone checks on a terrarium once a day because they were saying, is there like constant supervision over every single person? Like, if time is completely different, and then this creator who made a terrarium checks on it once a day after work, that once a day for them could be every 1,000 years for us.
Mm-hmm.
They could just turn up once a day and water something, drop in a bit of food over here, plant an extra tree, move some trees. They only check on it once every 1,000 years, sort of thing. How's that for a weird thought? Our all-knowing, all-seeing creator only actually sticks his head in the building once every 1,000 years or something.
See, now that gets into the weird part too, because in the Christian Bible, it it refers to that, and it says that a day to God is like 1,000 years for us. I believe I know. Don't quote me on it, but
Yeah, no, see, I was just roughly guessing, but that works out exactly with what I said. I didn't actually know that was biblical.
yeah, it's actually written in
Shit.
the Bible. You know, and also it makes me think of Sitchin's theory too when it comes to the Anunnaki, because like we age extremely faster than what the Anunnaki did. When it, you know what I
But yeah,
mean?
that's because we are supposed to just be nothing but a slave race that was supposed to harvest gold for them. And look what happened.
Mm. Well, now, what exactly are your theories on that? Because I know you have to have theories on the Anunnaki and Zachariah Sitchin.
Yeah, not so much on Sitchins. I saw more, like, I actually first came across even mention of Sitchins through Lloyd Pye, who I think I've mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
And it was through like a Lloyd Pye documentary, or Lloyd Pye talk that he gave, and I found it on BitChute just randomly one time. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. Spends the first hour of it debunking evolution theory. Says Neanderthals evolved into one of the four cryptid species. There's, what is it, the Sasquatch, Yeti, skunk ape. Might be an abominable snowman. Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, that's the Yeti. I
Yeah.
can't remember what the fourth one is. So, but yeah, apparently evolved into one of the four ape-like cryptid species, and humans. And he spends the first hour doing that and going on about the number of chromosomes they have, and uh, well, actually, that starts on that in the second. Sort of that's how he transitions into the second bit. Goes on about how we can't have evolved from apes because there's a different number of chromosomes. I think they have 48 and we have 46.
Mm-hmm.
The only way that could have worked is if it had been genetically altered and two of their chromosomes had been combined into one, because the Anunnaki only had 46. So they had to mix two of the eight chromosomes into one to then make it so it was 46 and 46 and create the hybrid thing, which is us.
Pretty good. Now, I know, like in the Sumerian text, this is actually something even the archaeologists confirmed that, like when it came to creating humans, Enki and his consort actually had to. It was more than one attempt, and the ones that happened before it were failed attempts, but it doesn't necessarily state that those creations were failures where they didn't live. You know what I mean? They just weren't what they wanted, which was eventually the humans. You know what I mean? So
I could say something really racist right now. I'll refrain.
now,
Yes, I'm sure there's failed attempts out there.
now they also mentioned too, though, even like in the in South America, they mention different types of beings that were created before they came up with the humans, and I found it really weird that they thought that humans were created from trees. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That was something that really stuck
See,
out to me.
well, see, this is what I was saying earlier. So what if those are creatures that are from like several thousand years ago, when this circle of light was still on one of those other continents?
Mm-hmm.
So they were traveling over to us from there already as this circle is slowly moving. See, as I said, over 26,000 years for it to go around the whole circle.
Mm-hmm. So you're kind of looking at everything kind of like in a zodiacal framework, right?
What framework? Sorry.
Zodiacal framework. It would be
Yeah,
like a zodiac.
yeah, yeah. That's what those old clocks are based on. Yeah, is all the zodiac signs and the fact that it takes 26,000 years to cycle through it. See, we're supposed to be entering the what is it? The age of Aquarius shortly,
Mm-hmm.
which means we're just where the light is moving into the next zodiac.
So
And that's how it actually. That's why it's a new age. This is where it's moving to.
so do you, what's your thoughts on what the age of Aquarius is going to be like? Do you believe that it's going to be the way that it's described when it
Oh no,
comes?
no, no. That's just people fucking talking shit about what they believe new age crap. I'm just
Mhm.
meaning where the light is just moving into the next zodiac. Everyone thinks it means enlightenment for them and like illumination and shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Mhm.
It's the area of the area that is illuminated is moving into the next zodiac constellation. The
See that,
Earth is shifting. The
right?
magnetic north is shifting, and it's dragging the light and everything with it.
See, that's the decay. I know, right there. When you talk like that, It's like, that's not what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, you know? So I'm glad you cleared that up, because not only that, because it allows viewers to see where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Because,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I get you.
we are going to continue our interview with DK Conspiracy. We left off right at pretty much, I think, the top of the iceberg, to be honest.
By the way, it's not DK Conspiracy.
Oh,
Do you want to know
no.
what the name actually comes from? I probably shouldn't say this on your video.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. You can do it if you want to.
Okay, so my original name when I first started streaming on DLive was Drunk Hunt. DRUNKUNT. One word, Drunk Hunt. Yeah.
Okay.
So I went from that to Drunk Conspiracy, and then it went to DK Conspiracy, because that word, for some reason, Americans find it really offensive.
Yeah.
Most other Western nations don't have a problem with it, but America found it really offensive when I first started streaming. The people I know accept it a lot more now, because it's just shit that I say all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Americans found it really offensive, and that's why I actually changed it from Drunk Cunt to then Drunk Conspiracy and then DK Conspiracy. See, Drunk Conspiracy I actually thought was funny, but it was still putting people off.
Well, it's funny you mention that, because it's like, you know, Mr. Robot, the guy who did the music I put on while we were taking our break, he gave me a song where freaking it uses the word cunt as a slang. And, you know, he's from Australia. And,
Yeah, see?
you know, and,
Yeah, we don't give a shit. It's like, how's it going, Khan?
Yeah. And it's weird that you say that, too, because it's not just here. It's over in England. Like Mark Edward, he keeps telling me, you need to stop using that song. And
Oh, no, most of the people I know in England say it all the time as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's only the higher up in England, like the people who think they're classy, don't like it so much. At least not publicly. Who knows what they do behind closed doors.
Well, Mark's a country boy, too, so that could have something to do with it as well. These country folks.
I don't know, because country boys generally go and hang out at country pubs.
Well, see, I'm not even used to using the word pub, so it's like, you know what I mean?
Bar.
The bar, or at the saloon, or...
Yeah, saloon would probably be closer to what you would understand. Yeah, that's a pub.
You know what I mean? So...
Pub means public house. It used to have accommodation and have food and drink.
Okay, so now one thing I wanted to ask you about, you was talking about the magnetic fields and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, there is something that I did find pretty interesting, and I've been actually researching it here lately, and it's electromagnetic energies. Now, when it comes to like hollow Earth and theories behind it, first of all, I'd like to get your take on hollow Earth, but then after that, I'd like to kind of go a little bit deeper into it. What's your thoughts on hollow Earth?
Well, during our break, I actually went and found a 3-minute 48-second video.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be okay to see if I can screen share?
Yeah, you can do it.
Let's see if I can do it. I haven't tried screen sharing on here. Select the tab to preview. Does it have to be on a tab? I have to have it open.
Yeah, you have to have the browser tab open.
Yeah, but it's only trying to let me do browser tabs. I want to go from Telegram.
Oh, no. Telegram might be a problem.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Yeah,
it's a pop out.